Now available in paperback and Kindle Unlimited, John Haynes, A Conversation with Death. The man who rules the world and the angel of darkness take on a horde of demons in this inaugural John Haynes series adventure. Get John Haynes, A Conversation with Death for 99 cents on Kindle or in paperback today. When Kevin Feige, the head of Marvel Studios, made the announcement that Captain Marvel would be the new flagship character for Marvel Studios after Avengers 4, he slapped many black fantasy fans and black comic fans in the face. And how did he slap black fantasy fans and black comic fans in the face? By practically ignoring the box office success of Black Panther, a film that went on to make $1 billion faster than almost every Marvel Cinematic Universe movie featuring a white lead, and a movie that was a worldwide phenomenon. Now, based on the success of Black Panther on merit, you would believe that the Black Panther should have been the flagship character of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, your Kevin Feige was more interested in promoting white supremacy than going out here to do what would be economically beneficial to Marvel Studios and economically beneficial to Disney. Because with Black Panther being the box office success that it was, you would think that a corporation would want to capitalize on that success. But when it comes down to media, it's more about programming a message in people and pushing a narrative. And that's why your Captain Marvel is going to be the flagship character of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, even though the Captain Marvel character is unpopular with comic fans and cannot carry a series. The Captain Marvel character has had at least 6 or 8 series over the past 10 years and has not seen a single series go past issue 12 overall. But this is going to be the character that is supposed to be the flagship for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And this character, again, is only being presented as the flagship character for the Marvel Cinematic Universe because they know that Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr., a white man, wants to exit his role, and they want to replace that white man with Brie Larson, a white woman. And they would rather have this white woman playing an unpopular character in an untested and unproven movie rather than go with the success of a black man. And that shows you how deep the hatred is for black people as it relates to Marvel Studios. They don't want to have a success of their franchise led by a black man like Chadwick Boseman, who's a proven box office success, a very charismatic performer, and someone who has proven that he could lead in his movie and help carry a movie like Captain America Civil War. Someone who, again, on merit, shows us that he could be the face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, who is playing a character who is similar to Tony Stark in being a brilliant inventor and a brilliant man coming from a nation of Wakanda, and a character who would organically connect to characters from the properties they bought from Fox, like the Fantastic Four, and could connect with many other characters in the Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. No, instead of trying to build the Marvel Cinematic Universe on a proven box office success and a charismatic performer, your Kevin Feige has decided to support a Oscar-winning white female who has already shown on social media that she's a third-wave feminist and is going out of her way to alienate potential comic fans. Now, the reason why they're supporting this white female, Brie Larson, and pushing this Captain Marvel, again, has to do with white supremacy. It's all about making sure that the white female is the lead for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's all about promoting the idea of the white female as the leader that everyone has to follow. This is all about programming. This is something I learned from Professor Black Truth because he was talking about programming. And what they want to do is send a message to people that the only person who's going to be in charge of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a white person, And the next phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is not just about promoting white supremacy, it is also about promoting gynocentrism. And the whole point of the next phase 4 and maybe 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is promoting the idea that the future is female, and in order for the future to be female, everyone has to follow the lead of the white female. And that's what they wanted to do with Captain Marvel. And then they want to have the minorities like your Kamala Khan and America Chavez and Miles Morales follow her lead. This is all about promoting white supremacy because in order for them to have their diversity, the white people have to be on top. And that's what they're trying to do with this Phase 4, and that's why many people are calling Phase 4 the SJW MCU, because they see the disingenuousness of this so-called diversity in the so-called SJW MCU. You can have your diversity, but everybody has to submit to the power of the white female, a white female who has not proven anything based on merit. She has not proven that she can open a movie at the box office. She has not proven she is a charismatic performer. And she is playing a character that clearly most comic fans don't like and don't care about. Meanwhile, we have a black character in Black Panther that everyone liked, everyone wanted to see again, and everyone wanted to see being the lead of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And this character is being marginalized all because Kevin Feige wants to continue pushing white supremacy in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, many people would say that I'm being quite harsh on your Kevin Feige, but I have to call this as I see it because I clearly see the racism here going on as related to making Captain Marvel the flagship character of the Marvel Cinematic Universe because, again, this is a character who is not proven based on merit that she is an appealing character, she is not proven she is a charismatic character, and to give her this title that she has not earned shows us that this is a clear case of gynocentric discrimination, and that this clear case of gynocentric discrimination is only being done because this character is female and because Marvel Studios and Disney are more interested in pushing identity politics than giving people entertaining movies featuring characters from their Marvel catalog. This is more about pushing an agenda, not about giving us entertainment, which again goes back to what Professor Black Truth said in many of his videos about programming and how these films are about programming an idea in people's minds. And again, the idea that they want to program in people's minds is that the white female is supreme, the white female has the greatest power, and that all the other characters have to submit to her power and respect her authority. And again, that's all about promoting gynocentric Jim Crow and socializing young children to believe in gynocentrism and making gynocentrism a social norm in their minds. Because these films, again, they just aren't entertainment, and it looks like the people at Marvel Studios, they're going out of their way to make them social engineering. And again, many of those black people who went out here and supported Black Panther thought that this success of Black Panther would lead to some sort of change where they would get more to see more black characters on screen and more black fantasy. Well, we didn't get to see that when Kevin Feige made that announcement. In fact, when it comes down to Black Panther 2, it seems like that film is in limbo while they're going out here making their plans to push their white supremacist agenda, which they say the future is female, and they want to disregard the success of a black male. And that shows how, in spite of all these black people going out here and taking entire classrooms to see Black Panther, entire schools to see Black Panther, how little value they have for the black dollar. Because All those black people went out here and spent hundreds of millions of dollars to make Black Panther a box office phenomenon, and they're willing to discard that success and all that money and capitalize on the opportunity to go out here and continue to push and promote white supremacy. And again, that's what really is very troubling about this whole situation regarding the announcement of Captain Marvel being the flagship character of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is that it clearly shows us that white supremacy is the ultimate goal of many of these corporations like Disney, and they would rather go out here and push a grossly unqualified white female character than go out here and make money on a successful black male character. If you'd like to try some of my SJS Direct fantasy titles like the ISIS series, the East Steam series, The Temptation of John Haynes, and the Spinsterella trilogy, you may do so by clicking the link to Amazon.com in the description box. And if you want to see me make more videos like this, you can donate to my Patreon by clicking the link in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.